Emergency use of the Pfizer vaccine has been granted for children ages 5 to 11.
In this morning's STL Moms Report, Fox 2's Molly Rose is talking with a local pediatrician about the differences between the vaccine for adults and the one available for kids. Molly?
Yeah, this morning we are speaking with Dr. Jason Newland with Washington University and St. Louis Children's Hospital. He is joining us on Skype this morning. Doctor, thank you for being with us. We know parents have so many questions as they work to decide if they will vaccinate their children or not. Can you start by explaining the difference between the vaccine for children versus the vaccine for adults, the dosing differences?
Yeah, thanks, Molly, for having me. Yeah, first off, the dose is different. For the adults, the dose for Pfizer was 30 micrograms, and for children under the age of 12, it's 10 micrograms. That was found by doing the studies necessary to make sure that the children got the protection, but then also had less side effects. And so that's the dose that was used in this randomized trial that showed that the vaccine was 90% effective for these kids.
And what can you tell us about parents who they feel like they're on the fence about this decision? What are some of the pros to getting the vaccine? Some parents might point to a low child death rate from COVID.
Well, I think that, one, we know that the vaccine's effective, like I said, and the estimates are that in this age group, every 1,000,000 doses will prevent 58,000 infections in this age group and another 200 plus hospitalizations. As we have been thankful that children haven't been impacted as severely with COVID-19 as the adults, but still we're over 500 deaths in children in our country. And there's another 5,000 children who suffered from one of the complications known as multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children. And of those, about 50 have died. So while yes, we don't hear about it, kids have been severely impacted in many ways, and the vaccine is definitely a way to protect them and also to protect our loved ones.
And doctor, let's talk about the trials. How many kids were in these trials and how long were they followed since receiving the vaccine?
Yeah, so thank you, Molly, for that question. Number one is that the randomized part of the trial had 2,200 children in the study. About 1,500 got the vaccine, and those children were followed beyond 2 months, as many as 4 months. And additionally, there's a total of 3,000 plus children who have been followed for safety. And so I think that's important to note because there was no serious safety events with the vaccine group. And that reassures all of us that this is a safe and more importantly, an effective vaccine.
What's your message to parents who have concerns about that and say, oh, they only followed them for a couple months? What about a couple years down the line? How do you address those concerns?
Well, thankfully, we have such a great system for following safety. And with all the vaccines that have ever been delivered to children, they have followed them. And we know based on that historical data that beyond 2 to 4 months, there is not this serious safety events that emerge later. But with that being said, we have a robust safety system in place so that we're continuing to monitor. And I believe, and if I had children 5 to 11, they would be going getting their vaccine today, just like my 15 to 19-year-olds got their vaccine when they were eligible to receive them.
And what about those children who they are 11 years old? The parents want them to get a vaccine. Should they get it now or wait until they turn 12 and then get the adult-sized dose?
I would get the vaccine now. That we know with this safety data and with that what we call the immunogenicity, or that your immune system's responding, that those antibody levels will be sufficient to protect at the age of 11, even at this lower dose. And so that to me, go get it now to help protect your children, your families, and other loved ones who potentially aren't able to mount the responses to vaccines like we hoped they would.
And as we wrap up here, doctor, what about parents out there who say, well, my child already had COVID? What's your message to them?
Well, my message to them is to get your child vaccinated, because I think that we know and we've learned over and over that natural infection alone does not prevent this reinfection later. And so it looks to be the best protection is vaccination, and that data continues to be demonstrated. So even if your child's had COVID-19, I would recommend that they go get the vaccine.
Dr. Jason Newland, thank you so much for all of the great information. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thanks for having me.